boy about to start coughing.
What it do, what it don't do. You boys are back in the building. Finally got me a laptop, so I'm really hoping that adds much more to the podcast. I'll be trying, man. I'll be trying hella hard to improve it any way I can, basically. And I feel like this will help me do that. And another thing that's great is I haven't had an alarm clock for like 7-8 months at least, because the speaker on my phone is like trashed. So when the alarm goes off, like it's so fucked up that I can't even hear it go off. So like no matter what day Steezy is off and is available to record, like I can set an alarm now to wake up and record whatever day it may be. So
and it ain't often. I don't get off often.
That's what I'm saying. And I would really like to record at least once a week. So having an alarm clock is a huge, that's something that I'll actually wake up to. Plays a huge factor in that. So yeah, we're really going to try to bust out at least one episode a week for you guys, because there is just too much shit going on in the MMA world sometimes. And the longer for one, we want to give you guys consistent content. And for two, there's just so much shit popping off in the MMA world that like you have to fucking constantly put out something, because last time we recorded, there was 2 fights that we were talking about that are no longer even in existence anymore. They got 2 completely different opponents now, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But like that's just the point I'm trying to make, is just shit is just always rapidly happening in the MMA world, and there's been a lot of shit going on. So I'm gonna try to run down the old cards as quick as I can so we can get to that. But
and I start school next month, and when I'm in school, man, it's only on the weekends. So Monday through Thursday, I'm free, until I start doing something. I want to start training again. Try to find a gym out there, because this shit, I'm gonna have a lot of free time.
Doesn't your boy live in Texas? Why don't you go there?
Nah, he stays in like Houston. I would love to train there, but yeah, that's a ways away.
Okay. Well, that makes sense why you wouldn't then. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up this card right quick. Bear with me now, because I'm not used to doing this shit on a laptop. So
yeah, shit, I just got a new phone. I'm trying to figure that shit out. I had to retire this motherfucker. And look at this bitch. It's all gaping open and shit. It's the old one. Ooh. You ain't even supposed to be able to take the back off this motherfucker. It's outlived its purpose.
Right, pull this up right quick. You can still see me, right?
Yeah, everything's cool. Ooh, you might have froze. Nah, you're cool.
All right.
Damn. Game changer.
What?
Being able to pull this shit up.
I know. I'm trying to step my game up. Trying to step our game up.
Yeah, I'll be able to get some shit in a couple months. Be making better money.
All right, UFC 309, Eduardo Mora. Hey, now that you can see this shit, you can try to pronounce some of these fucking disaster names too. Eduardo Mora beat Veronica Hardy by decision. Oban Elliott beat Basil Hafez.
Oh yeah, no shit. This is old. Yeah, I thought Basil was gonna win that, but he got smoked. I was like, he's fighting again? I'm tripping. Yeah, that fight was nuts. I was watching that one.
Brahimaj knocked out Gall. Shocker.
Mickey looked bad, bro.
He's been,
Tabora
beat Denise. I don't know.
Brutal.
If I remember correctly, that was like vicious, and should have been stopped way sooner than
it was.
And cost me some money, which I thought was like I thought was but see, that's every gambler's theory when shit don't go your way. Oh, it's rigged. It's because I picked that to end. I picked that fight to end in less than 9.5 minutes. And it should have been ended in 9.5 minutes the way he was pounding on that fool's face. And the fact that it didn't get stopped and then got stopped right after the 9.5 minutes, after the round was over, I was like, that's hella suspect. But
yeah, that shit never happens. They never stop fights in between rounds.
That's weird. That's weird, dude. I was like,
they're conspiring against you.
That's the degenerate in me, though. Onama beat Roberto Romero.
That was a good fight.
Jamil, it was.
Oh,
Jim
Jimbo.
Miller beating the test of time, doing what he does best.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus McGee beat Jonathan Martinez.
Shout out McGee. I didn't know he was into skates. That's cool. Fellow skateboarder.
Mauricio Rufy beat. Yeah, you try to pronounce that. Go for it.
What? Yine Top? Probably like Yine. It's probably got a Y to it. Yine Top or some shit.
Yine Top.
He was a scrapper, bro. That was a great fight. But I'll never forget when what the fuck was the other guy's name he fought? The Fighting Nerds dude. He got like hit with a punch and he acted like it hurt just to get the buddy to come after him, and he tagged him. Like that shit was kind of crazy. He was doing some real unorthodox shit. This fight was kind of fucking. I mean, they scrapped though, but
it'd be like that, man. Araujo beat Silva. It was kind of this this fight was rare. You want to talk about rare? This is a rare right here. Like
they were chanting overrated,
calling dudes like, yeah. Anytime you get an overrated chant in a fight, that's never a good sign. And I know there's a lot of mostly Caucasian American dudes saying, yeah, what do you expect from a guy that has such and such fights? Well, you shouldn't be calling out people like Hamazat then.
Blow nipple.
If you don't blow past a dude like Paul Craig, and that's no disrespect to Paul Craig, but I mean he's been on this for quite some time. He's not the Paul Craig that we were used to. He's not that Paul Craig anymore, dude. Like, let's just be real about it. And if you don't blow past a dude like Paul Craig, how the fuck are you calling out somebody like Hamazat, dude? Hamazat would fucking destroy that dude.
And the thing is, they stood the whole time, and he landed like one good overhand after winging fucking 400 of them. And Paul kind of ate that shit.
And it's
so like, even Paul was telling him to come on.
Yeah, it was weird. It wasn't a performance that is going to make people be like, "Oh, all right, I can't wait to see him fight again." He just aljoed himself, honestly. Like,
yeah.
Okay, this fight, honestly,
banger fight.
It was a good fight, but I mean, Charles pretty much worked him,
smoked him. Yeah, I mean, well, he got rocked at the end, but he was just kind of getting tired, I guess.
Yeah, just tired of holding him.
Yeah, no, this fight fucking sucked.
This fight went exactly the way anybody thought it was going to go, and if anybody says anything different, they're a fucking liar.
Man, that shit was lame, bro. And then blowing
like
then he blew Trump at the end of it.
That just happened way too late.
Yeah, doing a little Trump dance and shit, bro. Now I don't even think he's political.
Like, bro, get him as if I didn't have enough reasons to hate you.
He's not even political, bro. I think he just thought that would win him over the most fans.
You know what?
I just think that he thought that would win him fans.
He did.
That shit was.
Fuck that nigga. That shit was so fucking cringe, and everybody ate that shit up too on fucking Twitter.
Exactly. Like, he knew, bro. He's like a mastermind. He knows that if he would have did this shit, all the Trumpers would be like, "I like that. That's good shit." You know, that's just like master manipulator.
He beat him, and then he was like, "What's something Carlton from Fresh Prince would do?" Hey, fucking goober.
He gave Trump the belt, and he's like, "I'm like, bro, that That shit was just so cringe to me, dog. He was just manipulating the fans, bro. You know, or the Trumpers too. He just wanted to grow his fan base. I guess I can't knock him for that.
I'll knock him with a fucking hammer. Fuck that guy.
It was a 2x4.
All right. Fight night. Nicholas Mota beat Mahishe by decision.
My shat.
Zhao
My
Long
shat.
beat Quang Li by knockout. Hey man, it's not easy. I promise you.
My shat.
Kavanaugh. I know that one because I've seen it enough times. Beat Ochoa by decision. Carlos Hernandez beat Jesus. That sounds like a fucking medication.
It's fucked up. It do. Fair enough.
To Mendemberol, bro. That sounds like some shit.
It's the Demberall.
I said what I
Demberall
said.
part. Is that an Asian guy
Yeah.
with a beard? That's crazy. Oh, he's Mongolian. But a Mongolian dude with a beard? Nah, I guess they're the only ones that can grow facial hair like that.
Let's not get
Fair play.
racist. Let's not get racist over here.
Bro got a
Shit.
fade too? Is that cultural appropriation? Nigga faded up.
Moving on. Ming Shi beat. Oh, dude, that was fucking crazy. That
He's a doctor
knockout
too.
was insane because she was 100% losing that entire fight, and she had a ridiculous height disadvantage, and she hit her with a nasty ass head kick, bro. Oh, that shit was vicious. That
Made
shit
her a
was
superstar.
vicious. Yeah, that shit was vicious, bro. That shit was vicious. She didn't get up for quite some time after that either. Like, ooh, that was gnarly. That was gnarly.
Yeah, that shit made her a superstar. That's
I
one of
lost
my
money
highlights
on that shit too, but I can't even be mad at that because that was more power to her. Dung Hun Choi knocked out Kiru Sahada.
Yeah, there was a lot of knockouts on that card. It's crazy that it was so late.
It was straight vampire time though, but I work graveyard, so that was like the perfect card for me, honestly. Like
I had to sleep through that shit.
I'm up at that time anyway. Su Young Yu beat G-E. I'm gonna say
Jalieisi?
Yeah, you said it better than I would have. And we'll go with yours.
I guess.
Zhang Mingyang knocked out Ozzy Diaz. There was a lot of KOs in this. Carlos Wahlberg beat Volkan Otismir, but that doesn't surprise me.
Ustamir, bro, no time Ustamir. I like Ustamir a lot, man. Especially him coming off.
But he fell off big time.
Yeah, I mean he smoked Johnny Walker. I think the fight before this. I mean Johnny fell off. Yeah,
That's
Johnny Walker.
That's why I gave you that look because it's like beating old.
That's fair.
Beating Walker is kind of like a hit and miss kind of thing because
it was a bad knockout.
He can have some consistency, but like when he skids, he skids.
Now this was an interesting fight.
Fernandez and Wang Kong.
Yeah, because she's the one that had a lot of hype. You know, she beat Valentina before.
Oh, and, that's right.
Yeah, and she's the one
that. Oh yeah, that's right.
Cringy, bro, but yeah, she got smoked for that shit.
Yeah. I didn't think it was cringy. I thought it was. I mean, it's just how MMA works these days. Like,
yeah,
you gotta have some kind of gimmick and spiel.
I don't know, man. You get that, you got that shit, and then you get clubbed and subbed, and then motherfuckers roast you. You know, she's doing all that shit talking.
That's true. That's true too. I mean, if you're gonna have a gimmick like that, you got to back it up. I mean, and she did back it up in her last fight for sure. She smoked that chick, but I mean,
yeah, she ain't
gonna smoke everybody.
She got clubbed and subbed. It was pretty crazy.
Salikov knocked out Keenan
with a wheel kick. I think that's the one that I saw. Yeah, that was crazy.
That's right. Yeah, dirty. That's right. There was a lot of crazy knockouts.
Telling you,
they were heads was flying. Jan beat Baby Shark. Do. And Jan kind of handled Figueiredo pretty.
Didn't Figgy drop
decisively?
Him? I could have swore Figgy dropped.
He did at one point.
Yeah, but Jan had that crazy ass fucking throw he does where he fucking
Not even
pops in
sure,
and like
but
sweeps and fucking throws your feet down, your or throws your face down, your feet go up in the air. That shit was crazy. That Jan throw. Yeah, Peter's still a real deal.
oh, that shit is oh, dude, Jan, I never thought he wasn't, but everybody gets caught. Like,
Fair.
how often do you see a fighter go like undefeated forever?
Never, unless
With the
if they're
exception of
fighting real
a couple.
competition.
All right, so those were the fight cards. Let's get into some of this news. So I don't know if this is really happening because I keep hearing it's happening, and then it's not happening, and then I hear it's happening, then it's not happening. But they keep talking about this Rashad Evans and Rampage boxing match. I would personally love to see it, but
I don't know, man, because it might just be like Chael Sonnen versus Anderson. So, like, are they going out there to fight or are they sparring? I know Rampage still very competitive. Rashad's like a guru now, man. I don't know.
it might be like fucking Tyson and fucking Jake Paul.
No way.
Do you think that
man.
fight was? Do you think that fight was rigged?
They might have told him to take it easy. I could believe that. They're just like, hey, man, take it easy on the dude. You'll make extra money. I mean, I thought that was the whole thing, period, was like if he were to not knock him out, he'd get paid the most. But regardless, he's still fighting an old ass man. So
Yeah, that was like in the contract, right?
I'm
Like he
fairly
got paid
certain.
more. Yeah,
If
there
you
was a
didn't smoke
lot of
him,
crazy. There was a lot of crazy loopholes in that fight contract that didn't really come out until the fight was over. So I'm just like, I'm very, very skeptical on the whole. I mean, granted, it could have been. Hey, the reality is Mike Tyson is a 58-year-old man and fought like a
a senior
58-year-old man.
citizen.
However,
Well, if you saw, I'm just gonna interrupt real quick. If you saw when he fought Roy Jones, like just a few years before, that motherfucker was still getting after it. So I don't know, man. Yeah, go back and rewatch that shit and watch how Roy Jones and Tyson were fighting, and Tyson was going after that man. It's a little different. It's only a couple years. I know he's old, but
I mean, it has
like,
been a few years, but then when you look at how Tyson was training for this fight, dude, at no point in that fight, not even in the early rounds, was Tyson moving like that. He was just very stationary, and Roy Jones kept going. I don't like his legs. I don't
his
like his
legs.
legs,
Yeah,
but like, dog, he was hardly fucking moving at all. And in
man,
training,
maybe he fucked his legs up.
he was moving quite well in training. I don't know, bro. And there was this video that I watched. Obviously, it's just one of those conspiracy theory videos or whatever, but it was like Tyson was giving him a few good ones in the first round. And at one point they clinched. And it definitely looked and at that point the video is insinuating that when they clinched, Jake was telling him to fucking ease up.
Yeah, because he was
And
really trying to clinch early. Like, yeah, I could see it. Early he was really trying to, like, after he got tagged a couple times, he was really trying to get that clinch initiated, and then he never clinched again.
it 100% looked like Jake was talking to him, and after they broke the clinch, Tyson definitely gave him a little nod on the shoulder. And again, this is all conspiracy theory shit, but like, I don't know, man. Just something did not add up to me. Like, but again, Tyson is a 58-year-old man, so maybe he just fought like a 50-year-old man. That's why I'm not just gonna say flat out it was rigged, but my spider senses are tingling on that whole fucking situation. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah,
Straight
you
up.
can't really say it's rigged because then people will just say cope. You know what I mean? They'll just say you're trying to cope with him losing. So, I just say that he fought an old man.
I mean, yeah, that's what people are gonna say on the internet. That's why I just, I'm always gonna say how I really feel on here.
Yeah,
So, yeah, that's just how I feel about it, honestly. All right,
yeah.
all right. Let's see. What else we
Wait,
got?
you see that Darren Till and Tommy Fury's off? Because he kept saying Darren was going to start MMA in his ass. I mean, well, Darren did say, if I'm losing, I'm going to just a head kick your ass. Like,
bro, when I read that last night, I was laughing my ass off, dude. I was like, this nigga really thinks this man's gonna get mad and
double
kick
leg
him.
him.
And he is. That fool watched that old video of that MMA fighter who was making his boxing debut and was getting mad and just head kicked that fool.
Hey, man.
This man's not kicking me in the head. Like, it's a hella funny
Said,
because like I legit don't think Darren Till would do that.
No.
I think he was just clearly trying to be a showman and sell the fight.
Yeah.
Which is what he said last night when he made that statement. Like, apparently he found out hella late. It seemed like, according to that video he made. It's like I was training and I didn't even know that Tommy had posted that he pulled out of the fight, and yeah, that whole situation is hilarious. Hilarious. The circumstances make it hilarious. Like, you don't want to get kicked.
But he said,
I ain't mad at him. If I signed up for a boxing match and I got kicked, I wouldn't be happy either. But
I think you could probably sue or something.
Like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that could be done if Darren Till were to do that. Like, he probably wouldn't get paid a goddamn dime. He'd probably get all of it. Like, I mean, I feel like there would be a lot of way too many consequences for Darren Till, who hasn't fought in God knows how long. And I'm not saying he's broke. I don't know his financial situation, but I mean, who knows how the fuck he's been making his money since he hasn't been fighting. Like, I highly doubt Darren Till would do something like that to fumble his whole bag. Like, I think he was just selling the fucking fight. But 100%. That whole situation is hella hilarious, and I'm glad you brought it up because I don't know if I have that in my notes. But oh my god,
Tommy got shook. But he was shook.
Yeah, that shit is that's a funny ass situation. Conor McGregor, I guess this is big news, so we gotta talk about it, but I don't really want to talk about it. Because at the end of the day, there are but like at the end of the day, when it comes to that sort of situation, like at the end of the day, nobody really knows what happened except for the two people that were involved. And I don't know Conor to say he's capable of doing something like that, but it wouldn't surprise me if he was capable of doing something like that at the same time. I know he does drugs. I know he's got a big ass ego, and a lot of people with big ass egos tend to take it to that place. It's just a dark ass place. That's why I don't even really want to talk about it. But I mean, he was found guilty. It is what it is. He's suffering the consequences over it. Losing hella sponsorships, apparently he was in some kind of fucking video game. I thought when I read that they took him out of the video game, I was like, there's no way they took him out of UFC. But
it was Hitman. And the whole thing was, I think you're supposed to kill him. Like, that's the whole thing. You're supposed to kill the guy. So why did they take him out? You're supposed to kill him.
Like Hitman, like the classic game Hitman, the one that they made.
Yeah.
What? That's wild.
Yeah, bro. Like, the whole premise is
I feel like people would want to. You would. Yeah. If that was the purpose and the objective, then they should have kept him in. But
you just whack him like that.
It probably is just like, hey, we ain't getting that EA Sports UFC money. Let's not shit where we eat type of deal. And I get that. And proper 12. No more proper 12 for him.
That shit just smells like Sharpies anyway. It smells like Sharpies, bro.
I was almost curious one time at a bar because they had it and it had just dropped not that long ago, and I'm not even a drinker like that, and I was like, well shit, I was just like, yeah, let me try it and talk shit about it so I could post it on Twitter, but I didn't even. I was like, nah, fuck that. Shit's probably
it was only like $15 where I come from, and shit, I used to pick it up, just $15 for a fucking whiskey, man. You mix it with Sprite, it's not terrible, but it just smells like Sharpies, dude. I mean, it's cheap shit.
I'm not a drinker, so I'm not gonna buy anything. I just happened to be at a bar like with the homies and shit, and like I'm not gonna go to a bar and not drink at all. You know what I mean? Like, motherfucking bartender's gonna mug me all fucking night, so I'm like, I usually tend to get one or two and just babysit them most of the night. But I was contemplating getting that, but I was like, nah. I ended up getting something else.
Yeah, it's mediocre. No, I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't know if it even fucking felt like that anymore.
But see, that's the thing about being as popular as Conor McGregor. Like, a lot of people say it's shit, but it sells.
$15, I guess. That's why.
Well, yeah, it's cheap too. That's another thing. That's not bad. I don't think it's $15 out here, but I don't know. I don't know how the fuck am I. Again, I don't.
Yeah, I used to pay like less than $20 for it.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, not terrible.
So yeah, a couple of fights that we were talking about on the last episode are no longer those fights. Ian Gary was fighting, who the fuck was it? Joaquin Buckley. And now he's fighting Shavkat, which probably is just music to your damn ears. And now Joaquin Buckley is fighting Colby Covington.
That's a crazy match.
How did both of those fights go?
I think Shavkat wins. I'm picking Shavkat.
That's a much more interesting fight just for the simple fact that one of their O's got to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen two undefeateds.
Two undefeateds that are this high up in the rankings type of deal. I don't think we've seen that in a really, really, really long time.
No, last one I can think of was Izzy Costa.
Izzy who?
Costa.
That was
the last time.
Was Costa undefeated?
Yeah, he was at the time.
Was that his first loss? Oh shit!
I'm fairly certain.
I was going further back. I was thinking fucking maybe DC fucking John Jones. Yeah. I think Shavkat wins too, but I don't know how that fight's gonna play out, man. I don't know if that's just shit's gonna be one of them fights that I'm gonna get hella excited for. That's gonna be like a major snooze fest. But
the thing is,
I feel like
if one fighter can have it their way, Ian makes the shit boring. That's just his style. But Shavkat, he's the kind of guy, he plays around too much. He be going out there. If you go watch his last couple of fights, he's not, he's playing around, until he's like, okay, I can finish the fight now. So if he takes this shit seriously, I think he smokes him.
Right?
He should be having fun.
I kind of feel the same way too.
Yeah, Shavkat just has fun out there. If you go back and watch his fight with Neil and shit, that's like one of the best examples. He's just fucking around, and he's like, all right, I'll just finish it, and fucking chokes him out. I think Ian's fucking boring, bro. I think he'll try to make it boring, and Shavkat's too good.
Michael Bisping feels like John Jones is going the Jake Paul route.
Yeah, essentially. I mean, but he's older and paid his dues, so I get it.
Are you telling me you don't want to see him fight Aspinall?
He's not going to, bro. He wants his ego to stay as massive as possible, so he's only going to take fights he can win. He doesn't want to fight some wild card that's Aspinall. It's been smoking everybody.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you, do you not want to see him fight Tom?
Oh, no, I want to see Aspinall put him down. In my opinion, I want to see that fight. Or him versus Francis. But, fucking Dana's such a hater that he won't let that happen. That'd be the biggest fight.
At first I was completely like, no, he absolutely won't fight him. But I'm kind of leaning a little bit towards maybe now. If the money is right, I think he'll do it. I think if the money is right, he'll do it.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I don't know, he might want to fight Pereira just because he thinks he can do him like he did Cyril Gane. That's what I think. Did you hear what
Pereira just said recently?
No.
Pereira recently just came out and said he's got to fight. He's got to beat. If you get through Aspinall first, we got to fight.
Yeah. And then he just said he's about to fight. He's about to fight the winner of Yuri versus Jamahal. I guess he's tied up.
Oh, which leads me to another question. Do you think he's ducking Ankalaev? I don't feel like Pereira would
Ankalaev is
duck
just boring,
anybody.
bro. No, he doesn't. He hasn't earned shit, in my opinion. No, Ankalaev, man, I don't even like that. You know what I mean? He's not. No, I put him in the same category as Rasic or Rocket, whatever the fuck his name, Alexander Rocket. They're just, they're no, bro. They just feel like they're entitled. I do not see. No, I don't see that fight. No, sir. He ain't ducking him. He just ain't interested. He's not. He doesn't. He's not motivated. But he is not somebody to duck anybody, bro. That guy has got no fear in his heart.
Yeah, I don't really think he would be ducking no goddamn buddy, bro. The dude's the
No.
boogeyman.
Yeah.
And shout out to him winning Fighter of the Year. I know a lot of people were pushing for Topuria, and I wouldn't
Damn.
argue with Topuria. I wouldn't argue with Topuria either, but I just don't like that
Damn.
motherfucker, and I'm hella
Yeah,
biased.
exactly.
So, like,
100%.
boom. And when somebody said something about it, they were like, I was talking to somebody about it last night. I think it was my boy Rumble. I think he said something like it should have been Topuria based on who he knocked out. And I was like, fair, but fuck Topuria.
Yeah, I mean,
I like
Alex knocked
Pereira.
out Izzy, bro.
No, I mean, like, he's basically saying, like, he knocked out Max, who's never been knocked out,
And Volk.
then he knocked out and Volk in the same year, which is crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, Pereira went up a weight class. You know,
he did.
He's got better accolades.
And he's got one more fight.
True.
He's got one more win. And again, bias. Like, I will flat out say I am biased when it comes to Pereira, 100%. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Aspinall did say he was in contract negotiations. He's not saying who. I feel like it's going to be like one of those announcement kind of deals. And hopefully it's John, bro. I mean, you're the interim champion. You're the heavyweight champion. Unless you're dropping the heavyweight belt to give it to him, that's the fight to make, bro. It's the fight to make.
And like, if he wins this, he's the greatest of all time. Like, simple.
Exactly.
We don't have to argue it.
Exactly. Like, even
you beat generations.
The biggest of John Jones haters like me would have to fucking say, okay, you're the greatest. You're the greatest to ever do it. Period.
Yeah.
You're the greatest.
You beat every generation.
I would never argue ever again. Ever again. And believe me, I would want to. But there is no arguing after that. Like, if you do that and beat him, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the one dude that's like just as good as you, if not better, in all aspects of fighting. Like, but there's only one way to really find out, is to actually fight, and it's the fight the fans want. If he ends up fighting Pereira for whatever reason, like, everybody is just gonna 100% say he took the easier matchup because of Pereira's lack of ground game. Like, period. Yep. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's the only way most fight fans are going to look at it. Like, period. So
yeah, the way that Aspinall, I would say the way Aspinall did Volkov, Alexander Volkov, shows you that he's got a ground game. You know what I mean? You're not going to see Pereira do anybody like that. So that makes me more interested to see the fight.
Dude, the way he beat Sergey, I was just like, okay, bro, you're him. You're him.
He was the truth for a while.
I had Sergey in that fight, and Sergey is a fucking dog too, and he smoked that man, boy. Like,
yeah,
bro, Aspinall is a dog, bro, a dog, and you called it way before he even won, like, that he was going to be champ, and you saw it before I did, but he's, once you like put it in my head, I started really paying attention, and yeah, he's a monster. He's a monster.
Yeah, he's quick too for his weight.
He could potentially negate all the grappling and ground shit, and that's why people want to see it. Whereas if he fights Pereira, like, you already know he's not going to try to fucking stand with him like he did Stipe. He's going to take him down immediately and try to sub him. Like, and nobody wants to see that happen. Fucking Dana doesn't want that fight to happen. He feels like Jones is way too big for Pereira, and the the discrepancy in grappling and wrestling is hella evident. So Dana don't want it either. He said if they bugged him enough, but I feel like the only person that would be bugging for it is John, because he's like, please don't make me fight Tom. Please, please, I don't want to fight Tom. Anybody but
All
Tom.
I gotta say is he is a Greco-Roman guy, so he doesn't have to shoot for no fucking takedowns. If he's able to just grab a hold of Stipe and throw him the way he did, bro, I think he would
Yeah.
ragdoll Pereira. He would ragdoll Pereira and sub him. That's an easy win for John. That's just what I see happening. So that's why I want to see him try to fight Tom.
It's
Dude,
just
through Stipe, bro.
Yeah, it's just the one. That's just the one. To me, like it has to be that. It's that or nothing. Like honestly, like if you're not gonna fight Aspinall, retire straight up.
Simple as that.
Who do you got in Buckley and Colby?
I think Buckley might hurt him, bro. I don't think because Buckley's big, man.
I think he might, but I think this is kind of tailor made for a guy like Colby, honestly.
True, but we haven't seen him in a while either. But he's got cardio. That's always his thing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And anybody that's as fucking yoked as Buckley, it's really that cardio is always going to come into play as far as I'm concerned. Like, and yeah, I don't really know how. I honestly think Colby's going to win. I don't want him to, but I got Colby in that fight.
I'm gonna go with Buckley. I just think he's got the wild card. He was able to get a hold of elusive ass Wonder Boy and do him like he did. I think he can catch Colby. But Colby doesn't strike until it's late in the fight and you're gassed out. So there's that. He will not trade with you until you're tired. That's his thing.
And I feel like he would just kind of wait for him to tire. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shit. Prove me wrong, dog. Prove me wrong.
Please. Yeah, I'm going with Buckley.
Yuri and Jamahal Hill. Who you got?
I got Yuri, man.
I got Yuri.
Jamal's losing a lot of respect, bro.
Oh my God. Lost. It's gone. It is gone. I never cared for the nigga, but now, bro, fuck that nigga.
I've always been a fan.
I was never a fan, but now I could never be a fan.
Yeah, I was a fan all the way. I was even a fan when he got his fucking elbow dislocated by fucking Paul Craig. Like I've been watching him fight for a while, but I don't know. Like this is like
that nigga
he lost the fight, bro.
Nah, he's on clown status right now.
Yeah, especially when you pull up on somebody and they give you dap and you try to press them and shit, and then he's like, "Bro, just put on the gloves. Like, we can go fight right now." He didn't take it.
So like I rolled up on him and told him, you know what I'm saying, like this ain't Twitter. Well, you know what I'm saying? You ain't talking all that shit like you did on Twitter.
I didn't even watch him explain it.
And then he want to hand me some gloves. I know you didn't listen to me. Nobody listened to me. That's why I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now how it went. So
yeah, he gave you gloves.
He want to hand me some gloves. He want to hand me some gloves. So I tell him, you know what I'm saying? What we need gloves for? We don't need no gloves. We can go bare knuckle. You know what I'm saying? But
he was trying to do him a favor. He knows he's got a fight coming up.
Then when I really thought about it, I was like, oh shit, we ain't even getting paid for this. So why are we even doing it? You know what I'm saying? So like really, I told him that it ain't Twitter, we can scrap, but then I backed out of the scrap because we ain't getting paid. That's pretty much that was pretty much his fucking explanation for that shit. He is just gone like super clown status, and it's kind of funny, honestly. I fucking posted something on one of his tweets the other day because he was crashing out again. And I was like, I would love to see you finish the rest of this crash out on my podcast, please. I was honestly hoping he was going to talk some shit to me because he usually replies to everybody. He's one of them type of niggas. And if he would have replied to me, I would have fucking roasted his ass like a fucking barbecue. That's what I was
I
really
don't.
hoping for. And then
Well,
put a
I don't know
podcast
why.
ad underneath it.
I don't know why he didn't put the gloves on. Like, this is your chance to get your respect back. You've been talking all this shit. You pull up on him, and he was cool with you, and then you start talking shit. Just put the gloves on, bro. He's looking out for you. He don't want to barehand you because you got a fight coming up. You know, he cuts your
Easy.
ass open before the fight. He's liable for that kind of, the fees of you missing the fight and your trainers and all that shit. You could sue him. So,
Steezy.
hmm,
Steezy. 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 Steezy.
he's tough, bro. He didn't want to put the gloves on.
No, Steezy. You know goddamn well why he didn't put those fucking gloves on, nigga.
Yeah,
You know
I guess
goddamn
that's fair.
well why he didn't put those fucking gloves on. Nigga,
Bro,
you
just
already
pressing
got
somebody
slapped
for no
by a
reason.
nigga. Oh, if I fucking got knocked out by a nigga I just kicked in the balls, I wouldn't fucking want to put on the gloves either. So
Hey,
I
but
ain't
if
even
that happened,
like
to me,
stop
I wouldn't
talking
have
about
the.
shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Now
insane enough to try to press him.
now he's trying to say the fucking hit wasn't low.
Well, we heard it.
You hear him say that shit?
Yeah, no,
Did
we
you hear him?
heard the cup. You could hear him hit the cup. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear the kick bounce off his cup. We know it's low.
Doug, hold up. We're gonna.
But
I'm gonna pull this up real quick because I can now. You feel me? We're gonna watch this right now.
I'm
No,
fairly
we're gonna
certain you
watch
can
this
hear it.
right now.
He said, "Pull it up, Jamie." Yeah, dude's his
Oh, what the
ego is
fuck?
broken.
No, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that.
Rip. Yeah, Buddy's ego is in shambles after that fight.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Ah! Fucking John Anik. Fucking Anik, bro. It's in fucking potato vision right now.
They kicked that shit, dude. Like, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Like, what are we talking about here?
Now, if you
What
listen,
the
you can
fuck are we
hear the
actually
sound
talking
of
about?
Yeah, you can hear the
Clear
sound
as
of the
day, bro. Clear as
Yeah.
day. Clear as day. And yeah, he done gone berserk, okay?
Oh,
And he is losing fans faster than he ever gained them. Like I would be pretty shocked to see if he had any fans at this point because he is just like he's
family and
spiraling.
close friends.
I don't even know. I hope Yuri fucking spinning elbows. I hope Yuri's spinning elbows his fucking face off. Oh, fucking, he's just
Shout
like
out Yuri.
detestable at this point. Eddie, I love this fight for BKFC. Eddie Alvarez versus Jeremy Stevens.
Bro, shout out Jeremy. The shit he said at the press conference was hard, bro. They were talking shit. They're like, you got to leave this place talking all the shit about these Philly guys. He's like, I came here by myself, bro. I'm a fucking monster. He's like, I didn't bring nobody, bro. I came by myself. I was like, I don't know who wins that. Actually, it's a really good fight.
I like Jeremy, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Eddie, but
I feel like he's still got a little bit more of his chin left. I mean, Eddie's still a dog,
yeah.
But Israel Adesanya says he's going to be retiring soon. Nigga, you can retire right now. How about that?
Israel Adesanya. Yeah, I don't know what's next for him. Like he's kind of done.
Hamazat's been calling out Dricus. How do you think that fight would go?
Yeah, I don't know because he smoked Bobby Whitaker, Bobby Knuckles, but granted it was an injury, but I don't know, that'd be a good fight. Dricus can wrestle, man. He's strong as an ox. I think Dricus wins. He's got a better gas tank and he can wrestle.
I feel like they just feel like they just announced some fights recently, but I can't think of them off the top of my dome.
It was fucking Wallace Willie's fighting fucking what's his name? Mokayev? No, he's fighting Umar, I think, some shit like that. Yeah, Umar
Oh yeah,
Magomedov.
let's see. Moicano's fighting Dariush.
Oh yeah, Darius about to get beat up.
Damn, there's a lot of people on that 311 card. I think that one's in LA, man. I kind of want to go to that shit. Bilal Muhammad says he debated on getting his toe amputated to fight. Shut the
Why even
fuck
mention that,
up.
bro? You didn't do it. We don't care. Yeah.
He's
If you
lying his.
If you would have got it amputated, it wouldn't have been healed fast enough to fight.
He's full of fucking shit. That's what he's full of.
Yeah, I mean, what you'd have stitches and open, like you still wouldn't be able to fight.
Man, that's fucking. That motherfucker saw that toe and was like, and still, that motherfucker wasn't about to get that shit taken off. That nigga said, "Thank you, Jesus. I don't have to fight Shavkat." He was supposed to fight Shavkat, right?
I think so.
Yeah, please. That nigga did not want that. He did not want that. I don't give a fuck what he says. Aljamain Sterling thinks it is insulting that he was put on the prelims.
You gotta understand, this is a business. Nobody wants to watch you fight, bro. You gotta make money.
You gotta give the people something to want to look forward to, and that last fight was not it, bro. Fighters signing with the UFC every day that are having like crazy highlight reel knockouts, bro. Like,
look at fucking
that
that
fucking fight did not
bullet,
warrant
dude.
you no main card.
That fucking look at that dead-eyed bullet, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, I don't like that dude, but I'd rather watch him fight than Aljo.
I don't either, but he's a dog, and you got guys like him. You got Diego Lopez. You got Diego Lopez. You got Michael Morales. You got like hella exciting dudes. Like, you gotta. It's not just about winning fights anymore, bro. Like, at one point in time, it might have been like just. I mean, a dub is a dub. So, but I mean, you gotta give. I mean, 2024, bro. Like, you gotta not only win, but you gotta win exciting, and you know what I mean. You gotta finish. You can't like nobody wants to see point fighting, bro.
Hear me out. I don't want to watch anybody fight. Yeah, I don't want to watch anybody fight whose nickname is the fucking human backpack, bro. I don't want to watch it, bro.
I'm saying, bro, like
the human backpack.
Fucking Black Damian Maya and shit. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. And niggas get on me for fucking hating on him too. But dude, I did not enjoy watching Damian Maya fight. I respect him, like I respect Aljamain Sterling, but I don't want to see either one of them fight. Like, I'm sorry.
Go back.
Like, I just don't.
Go back and watch Damian Maya versus Rory McDonald, and then tell me you're still a fan of Damian Maya after that shit. Like, go rewatch that shit, and then you'll understand
bro,
where we
watch him versus Tyrone Woodley, bro. Like, fool went for like 39 takedowns, dog. Like, it's like playing UFC 5. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. I'm good off fighting dudes like that, and I'm good off watching fights like that. Like, that's why I mean, on standing back always
now. My beef with Aljo is the dude's a weight bully, bro. The guy weight bullies his way into the match and then just grapple fucks, bro, and backpack. Like, I don't like that shit. I'm not a fan. Yeah, weight bullying's a thing, but you know, sometimes your body, that's what you are allowed to do, you know. But it's still, you know, it's still a thing until they get rid of weight cutting.
100%.
Oh yeah, and I did see that they added stand and bang ranked. That's pretty cool. I mean, I still don't play the game, but
it's still It is what it is, but I don't have to worry about the ground anymore, and that is good enough for me. I'll take it.
Fair. They should have like a
That's
karate
how I feel
combat
about it,
mode.
honestly. Like,
Imagine like
I
karate
don't
combat.
like the new Undisputed update. I
Yeah.
don't like the new Undisputed update at all. At all. I feel
And the
like it
one where
takes
they
too much stamina now. Like, I think if they adjust the stamina right, I'll play it again. But
Mhm.
I mean, I don't spam power punches, but I do throw a lot of power punches, and now I
Yeah,
can't.
because
So it's
you
like,
want to. Yeah, I'm the same way. I always
I
out throw my opponent.
but to be fair, I'm just one of those dudes that just want to end a fight, and I try to end fights as fast as possible in any fighting game I'm playing, or any game I'm playing, like in general. Like if I'm playing NBA 2K, I don't want to fucking play all 4 quarters. Like I want to try to score so many points that you fucking quit. Like if I'm playing a fighting game, I'm trying to knock you out in the first fucking round. Like same thing with like Madden. Like I want to fucking just put fucking 28 up to 0, like to get you so mad that you quit. That's just my mentality. Call of Duty, you have to score like a fucking certain amount to win, so it's like can't really do that. Gonna score like 100, and it's team deathmatch. But I mean, even then, like I'm trying to kill niggas as fast as I can, get it over and done with. Like I don't know, like. So with Undisputed, I don't know, man. Like I get that they're trying to take the spam out of it, and I definitely respect that. But like I think they
Yeah,
tweaked it a little too hard.
fuck undisputed.
Apparently they updated like Wilder's stats like to where he's not like super OP'd anymore.
Yeah, because he's
Again,
cancer.
they're addressing the real problems, but I just feel like they tweaked the stamina a
Yeah,
little too hard. And ever since I've played it, I'm like, dude, I have like no stamina by the end of the second or third round, and I'm just like, I'm gonna get knocked out no matter what. Like, so
no,
I killed
fuck
it.
undisputed. Fuck them. They just added like Jake Paul, bro. They're fucking selling out. Like
Bro,
they got that nigga front and center, and they're adding like Buster Douglas and shit. You put this nigga Jake Paul in the middle, like he's the main package.
I can't even be mad at that because for one, a lot of real boxers aren't taking to wanting to even be in the game, and they're asking
That's fair.
ridiculous prices for it, and they got to go where the cloud is. They're not a big company, so I can't be mad at them about that.
I'd say
But
worry. No,
I,
they
I
want you to pay for it. Like the roster's already bare bones, and you want me to pay for all these
yeah.
fighters?
See, and do you know how motivated I would be to want to sleep somebody who would pay for Jake Paul DLC?
Seriously,
Like when he
I
gets
don't
on
play
that
that
game,
way close.
when he gets on that game, I just might get back on it just because
That's
I want
fair.
to knock him the hell out. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
man,
haven't
I
been
don't know.
playing that shit. I've been playing Tekken lately. That's what I'm back on.
Oh, you stay on the tech. You stay on the tech.
I be busting ass on that shit.
I used to play that back in the day.
My Kuma takes lunch money, bro. I like to play people that
I
nobody
used to be
plays.
on Tekken Tough. See, people always hate on me because I pick fucking Eddie Gordo. I'm
Fuck Eddie Gordo.
like, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If I bust Eddie Gordo's ass, I don't rematch him, bro. I'm not about to sit through that shit again. Fuck that, bro. Nigga doing cartwheels and shit. High low in your ass. Fuck that. Oh yeah, I see that they got Chris
All
Weidman
right.
booked again.
Yeah, they do. They do. All right. UFC 310. Is it like I can't even, I'm not even looking at the podcast screen right now. Like, is it like skipping or anything like that? Or is it
No,
like
it's chilling.
going? Okay, cool.
No, it's
All
chill.
right. First things first, Kennedy. I still can't pronounce this man's name right.
Injectiku.
Against Brazil. Going with the brother.
No, Kennedy's good, man.
You rolling with Kennedy?
Yes, for sure.
Damn, the odds are crazy. Chase Hooper and Clay Guida. I mean, Chase is the smart bet, but Guida gonna
I
give
got
him a
Clay.
fight.
Yeah, I got
You
Clay,
got Clay?
man. Yeah, Clay's a dog. He might win a decision. Chase got a good submission game though. Maybe he catches him with like a fucking gilly or something.
I like Chase by decision, but Guida gonna give him a scrap. He gonna give him
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I've been watching Guida fight since I first started watching MMA. You know, that guy has been fighting forever, but I got to roll with him. This is a good fight.
Chiesa and Griffin.
Yeah, I got Chiesa, man. I think he might win by decision. Max,
he can probably. I'll go Chiesa submission.
yeah, Max gasses out, man. I think Max.
Chiesa.
I think Max gasses and gets subbed. Fuck Cody fucking Durden. Fuck Cody. His shitty ass facial hair. I want to spit on my screen looking at that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I hate that motherfucker, bro.
Okay, so do I even have to ask who you're going for or what?
Nah, Cody decision. No, I'm playing. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I'm going against him. He's a scumbag. Just narrow-minded, bigot, loser.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fuck that guy, bro. The guy's a bum, man.
Tell me how you
I'll put him in the same categories like Brian Caraways and shit. I don't like that guy.
Tell me how you really feel about that man. Sheesh.
Fuck you, Cody.
All right.
How
do I go for Cody Durden after all that? Joshua Van, moving on. I'm going Eric Anders this one.
Yeah.
Catch weight too.
Interesting. Yeah, Anders he's a good fighter, man. Weidman just got a lot of mileage.
Have we seen him? But Eric Anders is very inconsistent, but Weidman is washed. So
yeah, he's got no legs anymore, bro. This is a good fight too.
This fight is. I don't know if this fight is happening.
Well, yeah, because he missed. Brian missed by like 4 pounds, right? He didn't look too good.
Randy's not having that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it either.
He's probably going to come into that fight fucking 10, 15 pounds overweight.
Yeah, because like the thing is, when you don't make weight and you just say fuck it, like you're sleeping as much as you want, you're eating as much as you want, drinking as much water as you want. Like you don't have to drain yourself. The other guy has to wake up at a certain time and get on the fucking bike and shit. No, fuck that. Don't take it.
And here's the thing about it, dude. It's like if you don't make weight and still beat the dude, which happens like the majority of the time, everybody eventually is going to forget that you miss weight and just remember that you got that win over him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
that Paulo Costa fucking method.
Like everybody respects the fighter who takes the fight, but it's like, how could you hate on him for not if he decides not to take it?
Yeah, I mean that's the career safest bet, you know.
Exactly. It's like I fucking take this fight anyway. I'm a warrior, cool, but then I get beat by a guy who couldn't even fucking make the proper weight.
See, the thing is, there's two different fighters.
I don't stay in the rankings because of that. There's no, you know what I mean? It's like, so I get it.
Yeah,
I 100% get it.
There's two different kind of fighters. There's the fighters that have championship aspirations, and there's the fighters that just want to go in there and compete and make money. Like, I don't think Randy Brown is the one that wants to compete and make money. I think he wants to shoot for the title. You know what I mean? He wants to steamroll his career. He's not going to take that shit, I don't think.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, the card's tomorrow, so I mean, they're gonna have to make a decision soon. We'll probably, if they haven't already announced something about that fight, by the time we're done with this, I mean, shit, we might go on Twitter and see that fight's no longer happening. We do not know.
I'm just gonna say I understand if he doesn't take it. You know, I get it.
Yeah, me too. But if it does happen, who are you taking?
Big balls. That's big balls play. I don't know, man. Randy Brown is a little bit more technical, but Battles is a dog.
He is, but it's not a good look. It's never a good look to miss weight.
Yeah, like were you sick or something? Were you injured? I'm gonna go with Randy.
All right, who you got in this fight?
I don't know. It's kind of a toss up to me, man.
I'm going Russian. It's gonna be a fucking snooze fest.
Yeah.
I think the Russian beats him, honestly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Aljo decision.
I wanted to say Aljo, but then I recently watched a YouTube short with him where he was talking about how John Jones invited him to go train at his gym, and he was like, it was pretty cool. You know, he invited me over, and then he dropped the N-bomb, but that's okay. And I was like, oh my god, that's probably where John got it from. You cornball ass
but the thing
motherfuckers. Why are you guys calling it the N-bomb? Why are they calling it the N-bomb though?
If you go back and watch John Jones hanging out with with Tank, Javante, he was saying nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's because John is a fucking chameleon. Okay.
Yeah, I
Just like
can't.
DC said, like he is a chameleon. Like he'll adapt to whatever he's around. You know what I'm saying? Type of dude.
Mhm.
But then when DC calls him that, oh, now you're gonna call me the N bomb? Real cool. Fucking douchebag.
Any nigga that don't want to say nigga, I don't like that shit, bro. We earn the right to say it. You know what I'm saying? That's our word, bro. If you're referring it to N bombs, I
I
don't know.
mean,
You're like,
I'm not gonna say anything to somebody that doesn't want to be, but nigga, I'm 100% nigga. Okay, that's how I feel about
nah, I think
that.
it's weird, bro.
This fight, I'm glad is happening right here because I did not want him to fight Diaz.
No, and Diaz needs to get some help right now, man. If everything is,
Absolutely,
yeah,
100%,
I don't know what
100.
Nate needs to do some shit, bro. Like, I don't care if you guys aren't. You know what I mean? Like, this kind of falls on you, bro. You're the one with the money right now. Get your boy some help, man. Not even your boy, your brother. Get your brother into a better situation. And yeah, people are saying he's broke, and I can see it, man, because every day on Instagram, it's like him selling signed gloves. So I don't know, man. Somebody needs to help him out. I don't want to see my legends go out sad. I'm a diehard Diaz Bros fan. I don't want to see that shit.
Who you got in this fight?
Mm, I don't know, man. Vicente, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. This is a toss up for me.
I'm going Zimbabwe just because he just sound like a that and Themba Garimbo. That just sound like a nigga that just come out and just bow. It's over.
That's true too.
Sleep,
But
sleep,
uh,
bitch ass nigga.
Vicente, he was very technical, man. But he's been hurt. I like this fight though.
I do too. But to go back to what you were saying about Diaz, like yeah, 100%. Like first priority should be mental health always.
Yeah.
And he definitely does not look like prior to that video, I didn't think he should have been fighting because like he just sounds like he's just taking way too much damage as is. And I feel the same
Hmm.
way about his brother. So like mental health, top priority, fuck fighting. I'm glad that fight's not happening anymore. But
Bro,
this fight, Anthony Smith almost my bad. Go ahead.
no, I'm saying, bro, making people think that weed's a gateway, bro. Like that definitely wasn't weed that had Buddy out there geeking. You know, I don't like that, man. Like
Yeah, nah.
I only ever done Bud. I've never done anything else. That shit is not a gateway. I don't know what the fuck he was on out there. That's a bad look for stoners, man.
I've
I don't know.
I've ventured into other things. Nothing I'm proud to do, but it's not one
Hmm.
of those things. It's not one of those things where I ever did by myself type of shit. Like I was always around people who were doing it, and I was just like,
Bad
fuck it,
influences.
let's fit in and whatever the fuck. But like, yeah, nah, I don't even drink alcohol. I strictly marijuana.
I don't do either right now.
Oh, R.I.P.
I mean, I won't pass up on Bud if it's around me, but I just ain't been buying it.
Smith and Reyes. Stack your paper, my dude.
Brian,
Who you got in this fight though?
I don't know, man, because Anthony Smith he's got a good ground game, but Reyes still got hands, man. I think Reyes can hurt him on the feet. I'm a fan of both, honestly. Big fan of both. I support both fighters, but I'm kind of leaning towards Reyes.
I'm going Reyes too, honestly.
The last man to beat John Jones, bro. This is a good fight too. Like, the rest of these are all bangers. Nate the Train, baby. Nate the Train. I won't go
I'm
against
going.
Nate the Train.
Yeah, we going. Choo choo. Pause.
I want to hear another post fight, bro.
Bryce Mitchell and Crone Gracie. I could give a fuck less about this fight.
I'm telling you, these are both like two cult followers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they both just seem like mentally ill. I don't like this much. This is battle of the mentally ill, bro. Loser goes to therapy. Like, I don't want to watch this shit. Flat earther and fucking nutcase, bro.
Loser goes to therapy is crazy.
And I've worked with flat earthers, bro. I just generally don't understand. Like we had a flat earther when I was in the Navy, and the pilots, when they would fly, they would record everything and they would show you their point of views, and you could see the curvature of the Earth. And you'd be like, "No, Earth's flat. No, fake." I'm like, bro, why? I don't understand. What about the pictures from the moon of the Earth? What about the other planets? I don't get it, bro. I generally I think it's all a grift. Like, you know what I mean? It's a stick.
It's a
Can't be
spiel.
real. It cannot be real, bro.
Surreal Gone and Volkov.
Yeah, that's who I want to win for sure. It's smart money says Gone, but I like Volkov, man. I'm going for Volkov.
Shit. Fuck that overrated fucking Frenchman.
Big gap tooth ass, big ass foot chin ass.
I didn't say nothing about the gap because I got a gap. I just hide it well.
Well, I can't.
But,
no, yours ain't like his, bro. His is fucking legendary. He got like his chin looks like a fucking heel of a foot too, bro. Big ass chin ass. On to the next.
I had braces too. That's the fucked up thing.
My parents would never let me get braces. I wanted them.
Them shits are the fucking. I was playing football when I had braces too, dude. Every time I fucking hit somebody, I wanted to die. Like, oh my god, so painful. They be tightening. Oh, fuck braces.
Damn.
Give me a fucking Invisalign or some shit.
Yeah, I'll probably end up getting that.
Shavkat Rakhmonov versus
Shavkat.
Ian Mikado.
Don't even fuck Ian. Mikado. Macchiato. What? Fuck Ian. Shavkat all day.
Yeah,
Shavkat all day.
Now, one of my homies was asking. One of my customers who eventually like became a good friend of mine was asking me about this fight. He's like, bro, he's like, you do a lot of research on MMA, and he's like, why do you feel like Kai Asakura is getting a title shot his very first fight? Like, that's
the division needs to be like rejuvenated.
That's exactly what I told him. I was like, bro, it's the flyweight division, dog. Like, there's not really anybody that like it would be really could be considered like stepping on their toes if he were to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a dead division. Also, it's a dead division, and I haven't really heard anybody protesting it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
no way. And what happens if he comes out there and he smokes Pantoja? Like, you got a new superstar. You know what I'm saying?
100% off
you
the
got
top.
A superstar.
You got a superstar in a demographic out of the country demographic. You always want to tap into that audio. I know the UFC does. They always want international stars, so they can fill out them arenas in other countries. You know what I mean? Yeah,
it's a win-win.
So I absolutely. That's exactly why he got the title shot. As far as who was going to win, I don't really know.
No, it's a good fight. I'm going with Kai, bro.
I gotta tap more into Asakura. Resume, and
he broke some motherfucker's jaw. I think I remember. Yeah, he can crack, bro, for being that light. And Pantoja, you know, he can get hit, bro. I don't think he's fast enough to be on the feet with him. But he's more well-rounded, of course. But I don't know. I'm going with Asakura. I want a new superstar.
Me too. All right, we've already gone over the hour mark, but I want to touch on one more thing before we go because it just popped into my head. So recently there was a dude who I don't know what the reason or the motivation was behind it, but there's a dude who recently exposed an account on Twitter that wanted to remain private for probably many fucking reasons, and for some reason they felt like doxing her and her dude. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I don't know who she is or anything, but yeah, it's fucking, incel behavior. Some weirdo online jealous that somebody is you know, getting attention or jealous that somebody is, opinion. I don't know, bro. Just some incel behavior. Just dox some like
I mean, I
normal
guess they're
person.
a fan of her takes, and they questioned if she was a fucking real woman or not, and
Who gives
yada
a
yada
fuck?
yada. But I'm just like, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, it's just probably like some
And
high school weirdo.
it sounds like some rejection shit. Honestly, like it sounds like
It's just some shit you would do if you're like a high
sounds like
school
one of these
weirdo.
motherfuckers trying to shoot their. Sounds like somebody tried to shoot their shot and got rejected, bro. Like,
Nah, it's just some
but
fucking
to put all our
just
personal information out there like that is fucking crazy.
yeah, it's just some loser who don't pay rent. Got no stresses, so they stress about shit online. Yeah, fucking freak.
And the only reason I even wanted to touch on this is one, I mean, it's not fucking cool at all. And two, like, you niggas need a fucking hobby, bro. Like, you
It's not the internet.
really need a hobby.
It's
Yeah,
not Twitter.
yeah, that is some like next level loser activity, bro. Like, you guys need to find yourselves, seek
There needs to be
counseling, seek Jesus,
there
whatever
needs to
the
be
case may
physical
be.
consequences for shit like this. There needs to be physical. You need to
100%.
get beat up, bro. You're a fucking weirdo.
100%.
You need to get beat up.
100.
One last thing.
Okay.
Karate Combat has like a fucking influencer section, bro, where you fight and shit. I signed up for that shit. Them niggas will pay you
Did
for
you?
it too. Hell yeah, bro.
Did you?
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
They'll
fuck.
fly you out
Let's
there, pay
go.
for everything. Yeah, well, hopefully them
Oh,
niggas pick
yeah.
me up. Hell yeah, bro. I'll beat up
Damn.
some crypto nerd.
I'll beat up Kenny O'Coy. Shit, what is he saying, bro? Like, sign me up too, man. Do they
Yeah, I
tell
signed
you?
up for it.
Do they give you a tab to say who you want to fight?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
cracking.
Yeah, you can say who you want. I
Oh,
said whoever, bro. Anybody around my skill set. I've never competed, but I've trained for a bit. You know, I
say
did.
less. I'm about to tap into that
Fuck
potentially.
yeah, they'll pay you pretty good,
But
bro. You just fly out there and they pay for your flights, your hotel. They give you cash for the fight. I think fuck it, bro. I'll go make some fucking money and pay rent, just to fight somebody. I want to compete anyways. I'm
that's what's
down.
up, man. I really hope they hit you back, man.
Fuck yeah, man. That'd be sick.
No, that would be dope. But yeah,
Yeah, dude.
that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode, man. Like I said, your boy got an alarm clock now. I'm gonna really, really, really grind to put out. We are gonna continue to grind out and put out at least one episode a week. But this one is a rap skis. I'm hungry. He's probably
Same.
tired. It's been well over an hour. But as always, man, thank y'all for tapping in. And until next time, we out.